Hello friends, welcome back. Happy Friday. Or if you just found my channel, I hope you like this video and it'll make you stick around for a little while. Today I am using just two colors. One is the green Apatite Genuine and the other one is Carbazole Violet, and they're both from Daniel Smith. And I just really like this color combo and I wanted to see what inspires me. In the beginning, I sprayed some water on the paper and then I just started applying the colors. And when I do that, they do kind of muddle together a little bit more than I would like. So in the process of applying my colors, I am also mopping some of it up because it's a fine dance between applying colors and mix them versus applying colors and getting them all muddied up. I do need quite a bit of water in order to do that, but again that means that the colors will mix a little bit too much sometimes. I'll try and get some cling foil. I'll be right back. Oops. This color combination kind of reminds me of moss. So what I want to achieve is rocks that look like they're overgrown with moss. And for that reason, I don't really want big areas, but rather I want cracks or something that looks like cracks in the end. I want to have the freedom of drawing the rocks as I want them laid out and not as the cling wrap is dictating. So as I am taking off the cling foil, I can see some of the cracks. I kind of wished I had more of them, but what I have I can work with just fine. And now I'm taking a colored pencils and I'm just drawing in the rocks as I want them to be laid out. I have done it the other way too, and that is a fun option as well, and I have videos on that somewhere on my channel if you want to go look for them. I have done this technique many times, but today I just wanted to try it a little bit different. And as you might have guessed, I am applying the negative painting technique. So basically I'm just going in and I'm filling in those negative spaces with some more saturated color. Although I have to say this green and purple seeps into the paper quite a bit, so what you see as a very nice dark purple ends up kind of light as it dries, and I had to go over it another time to just make it a little bit darker. Because the bottom layer is not completely filling the page, I want to make sure that I can blend the top layer in and not cover up the white spaces that I have on the paper. As I am applying the color, I am also then quickly going in with water to blend it out, making sure that I am not covering up those white spaces. That's just a little bit harder, and I have to work in small sections so that the paint doesn't dry up immediately. As you can see here, I am going in with the water and I am able to just blend it out naturally. And what is left is a darker outline around the rocks, which is exactly what I wanted to achieve. Generally, this is not a very difficult technique as long as I work in small sections, and it really helps me with my water control and my brush strokes. I am taking time when I do this, and I am applying it as I go, and I really enjoy this process. Before this step, I let everything dry, and now I can go in with my decorations. But before I do that, I want to apply a couple of gold rocks just to brighten things up a little bit. I was debating on whether I also should bring in some white, but I ended up just leaving it with the gold rocks. To highlight the rock textures a little bit more, I decided to also add some gold to those. And it just brings them out a little bit more because everything turned out a little bit more muted than I had anticipated. I don't know if you have noticed, if you've been here for a little while and you've been watching my videos. In the beginning, I wasn't quite sure how to edit my footage, and I felt like I wanted to leave in as much as possible. And by doing that, I needed to speed up most of the footage and just put it in a time-lapse format. I have been stepping away from that, and the reason why is I really want you to see how long it takes me to make certain strokes or my dotting or my line drawing. you get a wrong sense when you're watching time lapse. And I don't know if that's the same for you, but the more time-lapse videos I watch, the more I feel like when I'm working on a piece, I also have to do it fast. And that might just be me, but if you're feeling this way and you're thinking, why is it taking me this long to draw a line, or did I intentionally slow down the footage? No, I actually did not. This is the speed that I'm going at. And who knows, you might already have me on 1.5 speed, and that's okay. But I also encourage you to put me back on regular speed so that you can appreciate each brush stroke, each line that I draw, and each dot that I put down on this paper. As you can see, I am drawing over my white lines a couple more times here, and that is just because the Posca pen likes to soak into the watercolor paper and almost disappear. So every white line on this page I have gone over at least 1 or 2 more times, just so that they can stand out a little bit more. My dotting tools are coming out. That means I am almost done. Basically, this is one of my last steps that I put down on my paper before I call it done. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it makes you bring out your art supplies and try something like this or something else for yourself. You don't need any fancy art supplies, just use what you have on hand. But if you are curious what I'm using, I have everything listed with links in the description box down below so that you can have a closer look at what exactly it is that I am using. That doesn't mean that you have to purchase it through my links. It's just simply there that you can have a closer look and get a description of each item. And with that, I am going to say goodbye to you for now. Have a wonderful weekend wherever you are in the world. Stay creative, and I will see you next Friday.